When it comes to general safety, we use the acronym SAFE to stand for safety and you, alcohol and drugs, firearm storage, and educate your family. The A stands for alcohol and drugs. And what we want to talk about with alcohol and drugs is we want to be sure that we understand that you should never handle a firearm when you're under the influence of alcohol and or drugs. And so a lot of people say, oh, this is no problem. I would never shoot a gun when I'm under the influence of alcohol or drugs. But notice we said you should never handle a firearm under the influence. The reason this is an important distinction is because what happens with a lot of people is they'll be sitting around the house, maybe watching the baseball game, having a couple beers, and they think, oh, I should get my firearm out and clean it now. No, this is not the time you want to handle a firearm because, again, you're under the influence of alcohol at this point. Alcohol has a way of impairing our judgment so that we think that we're capable of doing these things safely, but we don't always do it. So never handle a firearm under the influence of alcohol and or drugs. Now the second part to that that's just as important is a lot of people say, well, no worries with drugs because I don't do drugs. Great, but a lot of times people forget this counts for prescription drugs as well, even over-the-counter drugs. If you've got a warning label that says something like, warning may cause drowsiness, do not operate heavy machinery, etc. This is not a medication you want to be handling a firearm while you're under the influence of. So never handle a firearm when you're under the influence of alcohol and or drugs.